Good morning. So I'm just about to go into Morrison's. I'm sat outside Morrison's now. For some reason it is so busy today. It's usually quiet first thing. It's only like about 9 o'clock. I've just dropped Matt off at work. I'm in his car because he drove himself to work. And obviously I've come to Morrison's. Look how clean this car is in comparison to mine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm going to go and do the shopping. I'm absolutely shattered because I haven't slept because poor Neska has had a poorly tummy in the night. Some of you may know that Neska has always had a dodgy tummy since I've had her. She's got irritable bowel syndrome, and unfortunately she does tend to pinch food, and for a dog with sensitive stomach, pinching food is not great, so it could well be something that she's pinched from somewhere. So she's been pacing the house all night. She's been sick, and then this morning she doesn't want her breakfast and she's looking very down in the dumps, bless her. So yeah, so I just haven't slept. She's probably just gonna sleep the day away, so lucky her. But I'm feeling pretty tired, but never mind, I'll keep her on a plain diet today. Won't give her anything too exotic. I think as well, one of the things my mum puts out, like fat balls for the birds, and she does tend to pinch them, so I mean eating a ball of fat can't be good, can it? Anyway, let's go and do the shopping because it's bloody boiling hot in here. It's 25 degrees today. Amazing. Hello. So it's now about 12:30. Neska's still not feeling herself, bless her. She's picked up a little bit now because I just told her we're going for a walk. Let me just turn that TV down. Yeah, she's not feeling great, bless her. She's had an egg for breakfast. She didn't want a normal dog food, so she's had an egg, haven't you? Oh, she doesn't know what to do with herself today. But we're going to go to the field to meet Pedro now, so hopefully that'll cheer her up. Because you've not seen Pedro for a little while, have you? Because he's been on holiday. Yeah? Should we go for a walk? Yeah. Oh yes. Yes, she says, yes. Let's go. Neska, she is. Oh, she's cheered up a bit now. She's out and about. It's all a bit long and overgrown, isn't it, Ness? Come on, Neska. Good girl, Neska. Nessie, come on. Good girl. She's from Spain. She doesn't cope that well with the heat, She's quite funny.
Those chunks that hang out.
As soon as I try and film them, they stop. Oh, you haven't opened it.
Oh, I'll just flatten you. Oh.
Oh.
Bestest friends.
We are best friends. Oh. Well, Nessie has picked up now. She is feeling much better, which is good. Hello, Nessie girl. I'm now going to go and pick Matt up from work. It is, well, that clock says 4:45, but I think it's actually 10:05. So, all right, Ness. She doesn't look like she's feeling any better, but she has been quite lively this afternoon, so that's good. Right, I'll go and get the boy. It's about 26 degrees now, I've got my 4th load of washing in, although saying that it's only my curtain, so it's not like a big load, but yeah, things are just getting dry like within an hour. It's amazing. So I'm making the most of it. Good morning. So it's 25 to 10. Oh, there's flies everywhere. I've had the back door open all yesterday and obviously now, and there's just flies everywhere. That's the only trouble, isn't it? But I like to have the door open to air the place. And I can't really open that window. Not that it makes a difference. Flies will get in any either way, won't they? Anywho, I just dropped Matt at work. Well, he drove himself. I drove home. It's so weird driving his car. I don't really. Well, I like his car, but it's just like getting used to driving a different car. It's weird. Right. Anywho, I just feel like having a bit of a lazy day, to be honest. So I'm gonna have a quick tidy up down here, but not much. And then I'm just gonna sit and I might do my nails. Something like that. Did my toenails last night. As summer is here, I thought, best do my toes. My toes will be out. I've ordered a couple of new pairs of flip-flops. Flip-flops by the brand Fit-Flop, because as you know, because I'm constantly moaning, I have very, very sore feet. So I have had, I always wear the brand Fit-Flop. They're the thing that help the most, or hurt the least, should I say. My feet still hurt, but they seem to be the most like support in the right places for me. Although I am going to go and see somebody about my feet and get a proper diagnosis, and then they can tell me what footwear I should be wearing. But yeah, anyway, Fit-Flop are quite an expensive brand. Well, I think so for me. But they've got like a 50% sale on. In fact, I think some might have been more than 50% sale. So I got 2 pairs of flip-flops. I'm hoping they come today. One was about £30 and one was about £28, and usually like £60, so which is expensive for flip-flops, isn't it? But they are more like substantial and more supportive than normal. So anyway, they might not come today, but I'm hoping they do. Postman usually comes about 10:30. If they're not here by then I shall presume they are not coming. I haven't got a confirmation. I got a confirmation email, but I haven't had an email to say they're out for delivery. But I don't think I did last time either. So anywho, I'm gonna stop babbling on. I'm gonna have a coffee. I'm gonna tidy up, and I'm gonna chill. Okay, so it's now 11:05. The post hasn't come, so I think I'm gonna presume it's not coming and take the dog out because I did my nails, by the way. Did them in this like blue summery colour. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just walk the dog now because, like I say, it's 11 o'clock. It says it's about 20 degrees already. There is a little bit of a breeze, so it doesn't quite feel like that. So I think I'm gonna just take the dog out now while it's not too hot. Although that is quite hot. I think I'll only take her for a little walk. It's meant to get up to like 26 degrees this afternoon, so that'll be too much for her because despite being from Spain, she's a bit useless in the heat. She gets very, very hot, doesn't know what to do with herself. She keeps like, she's up on the stairs now, but she keeps taking herself outside and then she comes inside and then she just doesn't know what to do with herself. It's too hot for her, bless her. So yes, I have just got yet more washing in. I did a load of washing this morning, then I washed all the cushion covers and throws, and now I've got a third load in yesterday. I did 4 loads yesterday. I did like the curtains and the dog's bed or beds, the window seat and the bed, her bed from my room. So everything's getting washed and it's great. The house smells lovely, like with the clean curtains. That really fills the house, actually, washing the curtains and the cushion covers and everything. So yeah, smelling gorgeous in here. Right, do you want to go for a walk, Nessie? Do you want to go for a walk? You want to go for walkies? She's like, no, not really. I think you do. You'll enjoy it. You will. Just a little walk. Okay, I told a lie. It does feel like 20 degrees out there. We are home now, as you can see. I didn't take my phone because I didn't have any pockets because I'm just wearing a dress today. Neska is exhausted, bless her. We were only out for about 25 minutes, but it was hot. I'm sure those watching who aren't from the UK, when I say 20 degrees, that's I do realise that's not that hot, but for the UK that is hot, especially for the north of England. My goodness, we're just not used to it. So yeah, I'm talking Celsius, by the way, obviously. So yeah, I was there was someone on Facebook last night had said something about, you know, like how ridiculously hot it was. It was meant to be like 29 degrees tomorrow and all the rest of it on Saturday. And someone was like, what are you talking about? That's not even hot. And it's because they were from Australia, so it's not that much to Australians, I guess. But to us, that is like, whew, we cannot cope with 29 degrees. My goodness. Oh, she's a hot girl. Oh, she's a hot girl. Still shaded out the back at the moment, so she can lie on the nice cold concrete. Right, I'm going to make myself some boiled eggs and toast. I think that's what I fancy. It is now 11:30. And then I think I'm going to watch Candy's vlog. I usually watch it, well, I try to watch it on a Friday morning, but I was up late this morning. But there we go. So yeah, I think I shall do that. So Nesca doesn't normally beg for food. If we're eating, she tends to go away from us, but she really loves eggs. So I'm just like trying to fight her off while I'm eating. Nesca, she just can't. She can't help it today. Normally she goes and sits away from us when we're eating, but not when there's eggs involved. Eggs are her favourite. Okay, so I'm just having a bit of a tidy up out here. I told you last week that most of my plants died, and I've just decided I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm not going to get anything else, so I've kind of tidied all that away. I used to have like a table here. I've got like a little mini table there. I've put that, folded it up and put it over there out the way. So yeah, I think I'm just gotta keep it simple from now on. I don't really, unfortunately, I've got new neighbours, and they're nice people and everything, but they're smokers and they're always out there smoking, and it's just, I'm an ex-smoker, by the way. We're the worst, we're the most judgmental. So yeah, I just don't like sitting out there because they're always outside smoking, and it's just not very pleasant to sit around. So to be honest, I don't go out there anymore, or very rarely. I've just been sat out there now watching Candy's vlog, but that's because it's like Friday afternoon and they're both at work. But yeah, I don't sit out there and have my breakfast anymore like I used to. Last time we had a barbecue and my family came around, they still came outside and smoked, and it was like we were trying to eat and they were smoking, and it just isn't very pleasant. So I've just kind of given up, really, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a clean around. I'm gonna clean the table, I'm gonna have a sweep around, and like I say, that's it now. I'm just keeping it simple. Although Nesca likes sitting out there. She's sat out there down here chilling, if you can see her. Oh no, we can't see her. There she is, just chilling. Right, I'm going to put my next load of washing out as well, because that first load is dry and it's 1:45, so pretty good going. Well, despite me saying I wasn't really going to do anything today, I've ended up somehow being non-stop busy. Just doing jobs about the house, really. So I've got about an hour and a half before I'll need to go and pick that up, I reckon. So I'm going to sit out in the garden, got a nice cold drink and a book, and I'm just going to chill for a bit. So despite me just saying that I don't use the garden anymore, yet here I am. Hello. It's 4:10. I've just finished work. Oh my goodness, it is hot. Look at the state of me. I'm a hot, sweaty mess. My skin's awful. It's 26 degrees. It is so muggy today. Oh, it's not a very nice day in terms of, it's not particularly bright sunshine. It's just very close and muggy, and it's meant to be raining really hard and thunder and stuff tonight, which I think it needs to break. Anyway, yeah, I've just got home from work. Matthew has actually brought the washing in for me today. I haven't even asked him to, he's just done it. Which is, what's he after? I don't know where he is now. I've tried ringing him, no answer. He's not out on his bike because his mate's bike is out the back, so bikes have been dumped. I don't know where they are, what they're doing. Right, anyway, I am going to take that washing upstairs so the birds don't poop on it. I'm going to let them out, I'm going to clean their cage. I'm going to have some fruit, I'm going to have some juice. I'm going to sit down. Peekaboo. Hello, good morning. It's barely even morning, it's 11:30. I've just had a shower, as you can see. I've put the washing out for now, although I think it is meant to be quite horrible later on. Although it's quite windy and warm at the moment, so hopefully that'll be dry before this bad weather starts. So, look at my skin. My skin is so awful at the minute. I just like... So I've struggled with acne and been on and off antibiotics since I was 10 years old, and I'm nearly 36 now. Luckily I haven't been on antibiotics since, I think the last time was about 5 years ago, when I had a really bad bout of acne. It was really, really painful, really sore. So whenever I have like a flare up now, as in, I don't mean acne, I mean like just a few spots, which is what I've got now, but they're very, very sore. Then I always think, oh no, here we go, it's going to start again, because I get them like, I get it out, I don't know if you can see, but I get it like on my chest and on my back, and can you see? So it's not nice. Hopefully it doesn't get like bad like it has done in the past, but and it probably won't, but you just like, when you're prone to that, you always just panic a little bit, like, oh no. So anyway, hopefully not. And if it does continue, if it does get worse, then I just go on antibiotics for a bit, and then it clears up, and then I can come off them again. But it's not nice. It's not nice. And do you know what? You would be amazed at the amount of people. Last time, like I say, I had a really bad bout. Hey, birdies! Birds are fighting. Sparky, don't be mean. Yeah, last time I had, it was really bad on my face, and I was taking antibiotics. It was so sore, like so painful. And if I don't wear makeup, then they're bright red, and that makes me feel awful. So then I put makeup on, but then although it makes it the same colour as the rest of my skin, it still stands out. They look like it doesn't look very nice. But you'd be amazed at the amount of people that just say things like, oh, what's wrong with your face? Or what have you done to your face? Or, oh, it's just unbelievable, like how people have the cheek to just come out and say stuff like that, or give you advice on, like, I don't know, they think, not, I haven't had this as an adult, but certainly like as a teenager, like kind of suggesting that you don't wash properly or whatever, and it's absolutely nothing to do with that, really isn't. Anyway, blah 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 blah, just thought I'd let you all know that. So it's 11:30, Matt is still in bed, I presume he's still asleep. I'm going to do what I often do on a Sunday, or I seem to be doing at the moment, is going to the recycling. This is all recycling. We do have recycling boxes and stuff, by the way, but here in, I think it's the whole of the UK, is it? I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong. But our plastic recycling is a bag. It's like a weighted bag, but it's a bag all the same. And plastic just, it ends up just flying out. And where we keep our bins and recycling boxes is on the main road, because obviously our like yards are small, and some of the yards further up don't have entrances, so you have to like go through the house. So the bins just stay like in a communal area on the main road, and it is a main road. So I just think, like, if you put your plastics out there, it's just going to blow everywhere. And same in the back garden, they'll just blow everywhere. And Neska will be in the rubbish anyway, pulling it all out, so she does it at my mum and dad's house. So rather than do that, I just take the plastics to the recycling, and then I might as well just like take the cardboard, and I've got a few glass bottles there as well. So I'm going to do that. Look at all this. This is all plastic in here. A few more bits of plastic in there as well. So we need to really think about that and try and cut down on our plastic, because it's too much, isn't it? It's too much. Right, anyway, stop blabbering on. Bored you enough, haven't I? I'm gonna go and do that, then I'm gonna walk the dog, and then I think Matt wants to go driving, of course, so maybe we'll go out for lunch somewhere or something like that. I don't know, see what he wants to do. Okay, so I've been to the recycling. I then called around at my sister's for a little bit, had a brew there, that was nice, and Matt walked the dog while I was out. And now we are going to Morecambe for a little drive out. Matt's driving, obviously, that's why we're going. And he wants to bring 2 of his friends, so basically me, Matt and 2 of his mates. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? They're going to be like, they probably won't want to speak because I'm there and it's awkward, and I'm just going to be hanging out with 3 teenage boys. So, oh, and I probably won't be able to film because obviously I'll be with them. So good morning, I'm here at work. I'm sorry I didn't finish the vlog yesterday. I just went to Morecambe with Matt and his friends, and then came home, had a massive migraine, went to bed, couldn't sleep, it was so painful, was nearly throwing up. Then the dog kept me awake all night because she's had a dodgy tummy again, so, and then I was running late this morning. It's now 9 o'clock, my first client is due at 9 o'clock. So I just came on to say that I haven't edited this yet because obviously last night I was poorly, so I don't know. It might be on time, it might be up tomorrow. But for today, for you, that makes no sense. You're watching it when you're watching it. I don't know. If it's late, I apologise. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. Oh my God, I'm all over the place. Right, I'm going to work.